Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Connor, and today I have a tutorial on the Marusenko sphere. Now this puzzle is mostly intuitive, so somebody who's looking to solve this thing should get the hang of it in a very short amount of time if they're very experienced in the world of cubing. Because you really have to wrap your mind around this puzzle that these centers turn, so there are different options, and there are no real algorithms for this puzzle at all. So the first thing that we're going to do is scramble it up. Now before twisting any of the actual centers for the scramble, you want to make sure that you scramble it up like a normal 2x2 first, and then you start mixing the centers up, if this will turn. I'll try a different one, there we go. It's kind of like a keyboard scramble, but it just doesn't shapeshift. Alright, so this looks like a pretty good scramble, so let's get into it. The first thing that we're going to do is make a sufficient base. What I mean by that is get all of one color on one side. So we already have two red, let's start with that. Here's the second red, let's find the fourth one, which is right here. So all I have to do is pair it up. Let's twist this center, just does not want to twist at all. We will match it up, there we go, this puzzle is a little stiff. And then we will match it up, just like this. So now we have one side done, we're going to get the entire first layer. So we already have one, and let's just twist this down. Now we have two, now we just need a third. Let's just get the green. So all we're going to do is this one's right here. Going to rotate it down to pair it up, move it out of the way, and we're going to bring the red back up. Just like this. It did not hurt that, and this is still one side. There we go. Now we just need one more. Let's just get blue since it's right here. Do the same thing. Rotate it down. Get it out of the way. This puzzle is just not turning at all for some reason. And we put it back up. Just like that. And we rotate it back in place. So now you have your first layer done and a side. So now we look for the only color that hasn't been used yet, which is orange. So that will be the top color. Let's find a piece that we can pair up with this one, which is right here. So what we're going to do is, if we pair this up like that, and we rotate it out of the way, then when we bring this back down, it won't line up with this pink. So what we're going to have to do is, whatever location this is in, it's right here, we're going to have to rotate it so that the pink is out of the way. And we have to rotate this one too to line up. So now when we twist it up there, and we push it out, nothing happened. So now we put this back where it is, and let's do another one. Now the next one that we're going to do is bring this one up. So what you're going to do is move it out of the way, bring this one right above it, so that when we rotate it up, nothing will happen. You'll see what I mean. So now what we're going to do is rotate it up, bring it back out of the way, bring it back down, because all we did was move it back up this way and back over. So this one didn't really get messed up at all. This is the last one, so now what we're going to do is move it out of the way. We're going to pair it up with one of these pieces, and just like before, this piece just moved all the way back here, so nothing happened with it. Rotate it over and bring it back. There we go. And swing it back. So now we have the entire first layer and two sides solved. Now we need to pair up all of this second layer. So what we're going to do is, to do this, we need to find two pieces that we can pair up. So the first thing that we're going to do is just swing anything around. So what I mean by that is just line up any pieces like this. And now what we're going to do is line these two up. So we do the same thing that we just did with this orange side, but on the second layer. If you want to, you can turn it like this, but I'm just going to keep it with red on bottom. So what we're going to do is turn this one to here, so that we form one piece while moving this double layer over, so that nothing happens to it. Because if we move it horizontally, then this one cannot get messed up at all. And since we're only moving the second layer, there's nothing solved yet. So we're going to move this over to here, match it up, rotate it down, and bring this one back over. And there we go, we paired it up. Now we do the same thing with the pink one, because one should already be in place. The green and the pink are in place, so we're just going to do the green. Actually, we'll do the pink. So the pink one, rotate it once, and do the same thing. Bring it over, rotate it back down, and rotate it to pair it up. And there we go. Now we just need to do the same thing with the green and blue. Since they're just across from each other, whatever you do to one, it'll do the same thing with the other. So what I mean by that is rotate it like this, so when we bring this one over, it'll pair this up, and it'll pair this one up too. So we rotate it. As you can see, it paired both up. And then this one down low, so that means we need to put this one up high. Rotate it twice again. And there you go, your level 2 Marusenko sphere is solved. Now the Marusenko sphere, as you can see, is all intuitive. There are no algorithms at all. You just kind of have to wrap your mind around it. So this puzzle is really easy, and I highly recommend getting it because although its stiffness does decrease the quality of the puzzle, it is still very fun to solve. I think that is it for this video, and I will see you guys later.